The U.S. Department of Housing and Urban Development says Utah's homeless population decreased nearly 3% from 2018 to 2019. One reason for the decline is Utah's aggressive efforts to keep people off the streets, including 3 new homeless resource centers opening within the last year here in Salt Lake County. But today, almost half of the population at the South Salt Lake Men's Homeless Shelter has tested positive for COVID-19. Last week, there were only 2 positive cases at that same shelter. Now health officials are scrambling to slow the spread of the disease in one of Utah's most vulnerable populations. News specialist Ashley Kewish at the Road Home in Midvale, another local shelter where extra precautions are in place tonight. Ashley?
Here at the Road Home in Midvale, they're in pretty good shape, but due to the outbreak at the South Salt Lake Men's Resource Center, they're doubling down on their efforts to keep residents here safe.
At homeless shelters and resource centers throughout the state, the need is greater than ever. But it's not exactly business as usual.
We are prioritizing the safety of our staff right along with the safety of our guests.
On April 7th and 8th, 2 men at the South Salt Lake Resource Center tested positive for COVID-19. Since then, 94 out of 205 men have tested positive. Those infected are moved into isolation.
It is like a very large household, and so the household transmission rates we typically see are between 25 and 50%. So what we're seeing at the shelter is not a surprise.
And I think what has been happening in Salt Lake County at the Men's Resource Center has been a lesson for the rest of the state as they prepare.
At the Road Home shelter in Midvale, they've brought in outside companies for deep cleaning.
That we're continuing that high level of diligence on the screening, both at our front door and twice a day during breakfast and dinner meals. We're taking temperatures and asking those screening questions and recording that information.
And residents over the age of 60 or who have underlying health conditions are moved.
We opened up a hotel program here in Salt Lake County for the most vulnerable of the vulnerable homeless population.
They say every day the numbers are changing, but they're hopeful all the precautions are working and they can continue to serve and keep healthy the homeless members of our community.
And it's really been making a difference as we talk with each other at least once a week.
And for the past couple of weeks, there's been a team going around throughout the city for those who are currently unsheltered, giving advice, education, and helping those still living on the streets to learn more about COVID-19. In Midvale, I'm Ashley Kewish, KSL 5 News.
Ashley, thank you.